I want to talk a little bit about the Discovery Backyard Saxony XL Grill Gazebo. There it is. By the way, this may be a long review because I want to get into some details, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm going to talk about first, and that way you can decide if you want to watch or fast forward, etc., etc. So I'm just going to give you some overall measurements, and then we'll talk about the wood quality, we'll talk about the footings, and we're going to talk about some the roof specifically, and we're going to talk about some installation recommendations, then with accessories, and then ultimately what I was looking for is the grill placement. How many grills can you actually get in this gazebo? So with that being said, let me just bring up some of the just for reference points. The patio in the background is 17 feet long, so I have a patio that's sitting on the back of the gazebo. From there to there is about I think it's like 10 feet 10 inches, and then the front to back, so from here to there, is 5.5 feet. The back height from there to there is let's see, I wrote it down, 6 feet 1 inches, and then the front height, obviously from here to here, is 7 feet. So you got pretty good height, pretty good distance, pretty good spacing. And just as a reference, also the tabletops they're 4 feet 7 inches wide, and then there's 16 inches in width. Sorry, 4'7" length, 16 inches wide. And someone was, so that's what so someone was asking if those could be reversed, and yes, you could mount them so that the tabletop is on the inside. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, the opening in here is about 3.5 feet. So from there to there, it's about 3.5 feet. All right, so next I want to talk about the wood quality. In my opinion, this is really good wood. It is cedar, and it's really good. The quality of the wood is really good in my opinion. It's well structured. It's consistent all the way around. By the way, these are metal. These are metal, and they are not secured. So when you mount them down here, it would secure them. But the wood overall is really good quality. You can see up there how the mounting actually goes into the cedar. You can see that throughout. It's very consistent, good quality in my opinion. And the wood over here. So and then since I'm here, let's talk about some of the accessories. So this is the power outlet that they talk about. It's got 1, 2, 3 AC ports, and then 1, 2, 3 USB ports. It's got a place here to put your phone or whatever, and you can either plug this into an extension cord or run a wire, however you want to do it, but I just keep it there, plug it into an extension cord. And then a couple other accessories are these hooks that are conveniently placed around. Forget about the gecko, we are in Florida. And then they're everywhere. So let me just pause this real quick. Okay, so next I want to really talk about the footings and how you can secure them. I secured this down using 7-inch bolts, cement bolts. I have this going through pavers, and then there is a concrete slab under there that's 4 inches. So I made sure they do provide anchors, but trust me, you want to get your own. They're only like maybe 3 inches, and you don't want to drill them into pavers and the pavers fly away. So I got them anchored pretty secure. It's not going to go anywhere. I got to fix the ones that are missing, but they're pretty secure. And from my understanding, this is rated, the wind resistant or wind tolerance is up to 100 miles per hour, and I think that's referring to the security of the roof. But here in Florida we have hurricanes, so I got to make sure that I get everything secure. So pause real quick. Okay, here we are on the roof. One thing I had a question about when I was looking at this is what's the quality of the roof? Well, it is metal, and it's very secure. And someone was also asking about the waterproofness of it. Well, if you can see right here, they have rubber pieces, rubber washers around the bolts, and so when you screw that down and in the Florida heat, it's melting them, so it's really good water resistance. You can see the construction is good. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the inside of the roof. You can see there's no gaps because the way you lay it down, you're overlapping the lips, so it is pretty well water resistant. Okay. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the installation. It does recommend 2 people. I do recommend 2 people. However, I put this together myself, I would say 80%, then my wife came out and helped. The things she had to help with was really just getting these frames right here, up and balanced across. Once I got that up, I could continue on. And then once I got the roof ready to go on, she had to help me get the roof up. So can it be done with one person? No. But can you do most of the work by yourself? Yes. You just need help with the roof and keep getting the frames up. Okay, so the next topic is grill placement. So that was one of my concerns or questions, is how many grills can I actually get through here. So if you bear with me, I'm going to set up a couple of options, and so you can actually see what can actually be done. So just one second. Okay, this is my normal setup. I usually have a flat top on the one side and the smoker on the other. I have the smoker on the right because that's where the power outlet is. So looking at this setup, you can see you got plenty of room, got plenty of cooking space, plenty of room. So I would say comfortably you can get a grill, flat top, and a smoker. But let me show you a couple other options. Okay, here's another option. I guess if you had a huge event going on, you could put the grill on the left side, and then you could put the flat top in the middle, or another grill in the middle, and then your smoker. So you could legitimately get 3 grills inside if you need to. And again, if you notice, it's all in the shade. So that's another option. So. And of course, if you only have the one grill, you got plenty of room. You see on the left-hand side, right hand side of the black top, Blackstone, you have many options. You have a lot of space. So, in a nutshell, that's the Discovery Backyard Discovery Saxony XL Grill Gazebo. I've had it going on. This is my 2nd summer, and I really enjoy it. It's very secure, very stable, very well put together, and the material is awesome. Now, if there is anything that I would recommend, and I'm not sure why they did this, but if you could have some type of structure in the back, because I came out here one time when the wind was blowing really bad, and it was almost pushed the grill off to the side. Yeah, I should have had them locked in, but if you could have some kind of structure in the back there to secure that a little bit better. But I understand why, but that's okay. Overall, it's still an awesome setup. Hope this helps making your decision.